Good morning, class. So, last time we have started the chapter transportation in animal and plant, and already I have sent you the one video related to that. And in the live class, we discussed about this further. Okay, so basically, when we discussed about the transportation in animal and the plant, we saw that transportation it means when we are carrying anything from one place to another place. Okay, so in terms of animal and plant, we are talking about basically the circulatory system in animals and how the transportation takes place inside the plant. So first of all, we are just going to discuss about the animals, and little bit already we discussed in the previous video and in the live classes also. Okay, so what already we discussed about the topic transportation, and already we discussed about the very important circulatory thing that is called blood. Okay, blood already we discussed. Blood plasma we discussed, blood cells we discussed. We discussed about the function of RBCs, WBCs and blood platelets. Okay, so now into today's video we are just going to start the another one thing, that is the blood vessel. Now what is this blood vessel? Okay, so as we know that blood is a fluid which actually circulating inside a body. Okay, now the question comes like where actually this blood is circulating. So the blood which is fluid that is circulating inside our a network of tube is there, which is called, some are called arteries, some called veins and capillaries also. So basically these are the blood vessels. This is like a tubes. Fine. And so now here you can see that two type of vessels are there. The one is the arteries and the another one is the veins. Okay, now what is the function of this artery? So this artery is carrying the oxygenated blood. This artery is carrying the oxygenated blood. Okay, and this veins, what the veins are doing? So the veins, what the veins are doing? So veins are carrying the deoxygenated blood. Okay, so you should know arteries are carrying oxygenated blood, and what are the veins carrying? The veins are carrying the deoxygenated blood. Okay, now let's try to understand how and where actually they are carrying this oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Okay, just suppose this is your heart. Okay, I'm just drawing a picture of your heart and it seems like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so just suppose this is your heart. Fine. Now as you know lungs are there. Okay, so as you know that heart is in just between of the lungs. Okay, it is in the middle of it and slightly tilted towards the left side. Okay, just suppose this is the two lungs and what the lungs are doing. So so with these lungs the two vessels are connected. Okay, the one is the pulmonary artery. Okay, the one is the pulmonary artery, PA I can write it. Okay, and this is the pulmonary vein, PV I am writing, pulmonary vein. Okay, now here you can see two other things are there which is attached to the capillary and then reaches to the cell. Then one is the artery and the another one is the vein. Okay, the another one is the vein. So it means one is artery and the another one is the vein. Now what is our heart is doing? As you know that our heart is doing the pumping mechanism. It means it's pump the blood, it makes the oxygen and takes the carbon dioxide from the deoxygenated blood. Now what will be happen? So when oxygenated blood comes in our heart is sending this oxygenated blood through arteries. Okay, oxygenated blood through arteries to each and every cell. Okay, now as you know that each and every cell using the oxygen and what it's doing, and in place of that they are releasing carbon dioxide. So this carbon dioxide mixed with the blood, and because of the vein this deoxygenated blood again comes to the heart. Okay, now what our heart is doing, our heart through the pulmonary artery it sent to the deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Okay, deoxygenated bloods to lung. Okay, now whatever lungs is doing, our lungs is, as you know, that we know that we are breathing, and this oxygen goes to our lungs. So our lungs are dissolving oxygen in this deoxygenated blood, and carbon dioxide comes out through the exhaling process. Okay, so now as you know that our lungs is dissolving oxygen, so these oxygenated bloods through pulmonary vein, through this pulmonary vein comes to our heart. Okay, after that I will show you the diagram. Okay, so this is clear to you? Okay, so many times it asks. So you have four kind of vessels basically. Okay, the one is a pulmonary artery, clear, then your pulmonary vein, then simple arteries, and then simple vein. Okay, now what the pulmonary artery is doing? Pulmonary artery is carrying the deoxygenated blood. Okay, deoxygenated blood. Okay, where to where? From heart to lungs. Okay, heart to lungs. Clear? Now what is pulmonary vein is doing? Pulmonary vein is carrying oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood, where to where? That means lungs to heart. Lungs to heart. Clear? Now what is your arteries doing? Arteries are carrying oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood कहाँ से ले जाएंगे? Then heart to the cells. Okay, what are the veins doing? The veins are carrying the deoxygenated blood, and where to where? Cells to the heart. Clear? So this is, you should know, do not get confused between the arteries and the pulmonary arteries. Arteries are carrying oxygenated blood, and the pulmonary artery is carrying the deoxygenated blood. Okay, so same like that, the veins are carrying the deoxygenated blood, but the pulmonary vein is carrying the oxygenated blood. Okay, so most of the time you all get confused between these four terms, but you need to be very clear about this, that who is going to take oxygenated blood, who is going to take deoxygenated blood, and from where to where is also important. Okay, so now come to the chapter. Here you can see the blood vessel. Fine. Now see, there are the different type of the blood vessel in the body. You know that during inhalation, a fresh supply of oxygen fills the lungs. Oxygen has to be transported to the rest of the body. Also, the blood picks up the waste material, including carbon dioxide, from the cells. This blood has to go back to the heart for transportation to the lungs for the removal of carbon dioxide, as you have learned in the chapter 10. So, two types of blood vessels are there. One is the artery and the vein. Arteries carrying oxygenated rich blood from heart to all the part of the body, and it means all cells. Okay. Then, since the blood flows is rapid at high pressure, the arteries have a thick elastic wall. Let us perform an activity. So activity will do it later on. Okay. Here you can see the veins. Veins are the vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood. It means a deoxygenated blood from all part of the body to the heart. The veins have thin walls. There are valves present in the veins which allows blood to flow only towards the heart. Okay, so you have seen this picture which I already drawn. Okay, so you can see this is the beautiful picture of your heart, arteries, vein, pulmonary arteries and pulmonary veins. Okay, so what the pulmonary artery is doing, it is carrying the oxygenated blood. Okay, pulmonary vein pulmonary vein carrying the oxygenated blood. Pulmonary artery is carrying the deoxygenated blood. Okay, so do not get confused between them. Okay. Okay, so now this is the blood donation and all. So we will discuss in tomorrow class on the next video, otherwise the video will be too long. Okay, so what is your work of today? That you have to draw this beautiful picture in the left side of your copy, and then you have to write that what is pulmonary artery doing, pulmonary vein is doing, and the arteries is doing. Okay, and then you have to send me that. Or you can do this activity also. 11.1 is very easy activity. What you have to do, you have to hold your wrist for at least 1 minute, and then you have to count your pulse rate. Okay, and same activity you will do with two other members of your family, and then you write what is the rate of their pulse per minute. Okay, so goodbye till then.